Hi guys and welcome back to the channel, welcome back to Mancbuses. This week we're going to, I don't know what we're going to be doing actually. I'm just waiting for Shaun to turn up. I know the guy who said he could move this is supposed to be coming and hopefully moving it. As this week the yard is empty. Last week we tried to do it and the yard was full. This week the yard is empty, so it should be pretty easy to do. But while I'm going to wait for Shaun to turn up, he's going to finish off doing the fuel tank, put the fuel sender in it. Once we turn around we can have a look at how we're going to mount the tank back on, because the straps are knackered, the straps at the back, but we'll show you them when we come round to doing them. Because all the mounts that are originally for the fuel tank are all knackered. But as I say, we'll show you that when we come round to it. But while I wait for him, we'll quick tidy up inside and see what we can do inside to hopefully make it a bit cleaner and a bit easier to work with. Today, the family aren't with me today. We only have the intriguing 5-year-old riding the bike. Although they're not doing a very good job riding the bike at the moment. Pushing the bike. You can't have your pedal off.
Yeah.
You can't ride with no pedals. This is what we have to put up with.
One pedal.
You can't ride with a pedal off. You can ride without stabilisers, but you can't ride without pedals. You need the pedals to go forward.
Okay.
Without further ado, let's carry on this video.
Yeah.
So, first of all, the first area I'm actually going to have a bit of a tidy up with is this centre area here. Where you seen last week, we were playing with the fuel tank in it. And it's a mess. So I'll have a quick sweep and tidy up here, and hopefully that'll improve things. We'll have a cloth on the floor for later. But with all this diesel yet to go back in the fuel tank, that's why we need the fuel tank on, because once we've got the tank on, all this diesel can go back in. Yeah, we store petrol and diesel and batteries all together because safety, innit?
Jordan.
Yes! Right, where is the bush? I know where the bush is. It's holding the door shut. I've tried ringing Shaun. I texted him this morning, no reply, so I don't know what's happened to him. He might be dead. For all I know, I don't know. What's happened to him? Well, he should be coming. Hopefully. Oh, it's filthy, man. This cardboard's all ruined. Got the big pile of dirt here from the other day. Cardboard behind that seat for now. It's been a bit at a later date. It's soaked the diesel on the floor, so it's not been too bad of a job. But hopefully when the whole project's done, then, well, the ideal one that we want is we want a unit that we have, or a place that we have where we can store our tools as well with us. Not on the bus. Because as you can see they take up a hell of a lot of room. So it's not very ideal. Pick this up. I've got the brush. Where's the dustpan? Where is the dustpan? Let's put that in the cab. In fact, the dustpan might be in the cab actually. See how that tank's heavy. I can't see the dustpan in the cab. See lots of other stuff in the cab, but not a dustpan. Got the dustpan. Now I need a bag. I need a bag. We have lots of these. Bit longer. I need to see you ride properly. That much help with the stabiliser.
I'm trying to.
I know. I'm going to try and get hold of Shaun again. Hello, are you actually on your way?
I'm just coming through the gates.
Oh, I thought you died or something.
I mean, I wish I had, but no, I haven't.
Well, alright, see you shortly.
Alright, see you in a bit.
Bye.
Alright.
He's not dead then. Well, Shaun will be here in a minute! Woo! That was a bit shit, wasn't it? So, I've picked up the shite nowadays. We've got like 6 million pairs of gloves that need picking up. We have a very good supply of gloves, so the fact that we go through them like there's no tomorrow doesn't really matter. We got a family supplier because they're all not very good, so they can't use them at their place, so they find the way to us. So, right, back with you when Shaun's here, and hopefully then maybe where he's here to come move the shed, which then will make it a shed that's mobile but not by its own engine.
Right guys, so
I'm recording in intro already.
an hour and a half later we finally got the bus back into its original position that it was in, but facing the wall. Fuel tank is somewhat ready to go back in. We just need to get a new piece of metal, which will either be today or sometime this week. This one is meant to be one solid piece. Yeah, it's not. But just in the meantime, when we went to the scrapyard not too long ago, got some nice shiny new bell pushes. So while I was waiting for Jordan earlier, I unscrewed all the old ones and I just need disconnecting.
So Shaun is putting the bells on because we don't have much else we can do.
Yeah, we tried to find stuff to do, so I'm replacing them from that, which, yeah,
You what?
to that we got from the scrapyard. What did these cost us? About £2 each, if that?
Something like that, yeah.
£2 each, they weren't expensive. It's, you know, we don't need them. All the bells that we've got do work, but it's the aesthetics. It looks nicer. They've got the little braille buttons on them, so if we do carry any blind passengers, just updating it to the 21st century.
Hey, the blind passenger think it's great they can't see the mess on it.
That's a shame they'll be able to smell it.
Yeah. And then at some point we've got to work on replacing this.
Yeah, as I said before, I got rudely interrupted by the camera. This holds the fuel tank in, or used to. There's now, I don't think that's holding a fuel tank.
No, neither do I.
Considering these are meant to be for the fuel tank straps, and they just fall out.
The straps are at the back if you'd like to show the viewers the straps. Because I did say in the first
Why
part.
did you put it on the chair?
Oh, the seats need cleaning anyway.
This is what's left of the straps. So, a nice piece of rubber. Jordan could do one of those.
Shut up.
And then this one that's bent, busted and absolutely rotten, covered in dirt, the lot. So we'll find something to replace that panel. The straps, we need to figure out how to replace them. I've managed to source myself some threaded bar.
That looks so
Yeah.
bad.
Jordan being immature as usual.
Family friendly.
Yeah, so I think that we're gonna head out somewhere, get some angle iron, get a piece of sheet metal to remake something, and go from there. But other than that, there's not much else to do. So we're just lounging and doing little odd jobs.
Jade is currently testing the strength of the bars that we've put in.
Oh.
Tell you what, you disabled polos well.
Is that the one that I had to bolt to the floor with a nice metal plate?
Yeah, that's the one. That is the one.
Right, one thing we are still trying to sort is the fuel pump.
I tried explaining this in a video in the car, but the audio didn't come out very well.
You child. So we contacted some place in, I think it's Essex. Asked them to see if they had one in stock.
Diesel UK or whatever it was.
Yeah, Diesel UK it was. Contacted them. They said, yeah, we'll give you a ring back to let you know if we've got one in stock. This was before Christmas. We are still awaiting a phone call or an email back. So if anyone knows anywhere or somewhere we can get a fuel pump for a Cummins 6BT, it'd be very, very, very much appreciated.
Yeah. And then that's the other thing I said on that video. Those that are not aware, I know we mentioned it I think in our last video, I even mentioned it, but I know there's a post that's going out for the newsletter about it. This lovely place with this yard is charging £166 now every 4 weeks. And we want to be able to, even if we get the old pump on in a way that we can move it and drive it, we have got other places, possibly in the pipeline, which is going to be a bit better. Maybe not better, but it's going to be cheaper, so we can put more into the bus. Because at the moment, everything is going into
rent,
storing the bloody thing,
which isn't ideal. It means that we've got less money to spend on doing stuff, which we're literally just paying for. It's not even a mobile shed at the moment; it's just a shed.
Yeah.
We're just paying for storage of a shed. And currently, with the condition that the bus is in on the inside, it's all it is to be a shed.
Yeah. And we've got to get it ready quickish because MOT will be due up in a few months' time.
MOT is due in March, isn't it?
And we've got to, I think we've got to edit the rear brakes so it passes.
Well, we need to give it a good bloody run.
Be interesting to see how much black shite comes out the engine after there. See, that's the thing, right? The emissions of it could have been the pump on its way out.
Yeah.
It could not just be down to the injectors over. It could be the fact the pump was playing up as well. So, ideally, we do want a pump that we know is going to be functional and working.
Preferably a reconditioned one or a refurbished one.
I mean, we could have got the pump off its sister in the scrapyard, but the way they parked them in the scrapyard and the way the pump was in there, we weren't a chance in hell that we were disassembling an engine just to get the pump out. What?
These buttons look nice.
Do you want to put your input in as well? Do you like the bus? Do you like going for days out on it? We got a nod from the head. We got a nod.
The boss agrees.
Yeah, the boss agrees.
See, we've also got the challenge that we need to have it ready because we want to get to as many shows as physically possible this year, innit?
And we got Newton.
And we've got Newton.
Well, we don't yet, but there's a good chance we'll have Newton.
And hopefully, my head's right for that, so I can actually enjoy driving it properly and not have to worry.
Tea.
I mean, to be fair, I still didn't do bad when I drove it last time, did I?
No. Hang on, I'm caught. There we go.
I must say, those that haven't watched the Newton route video, I'd recommend watching it.
You can see the trail of oil as we go round it.
Well, you can see that from where Jordan hasn't sealed the timing case properly.
Hey, it only had a small hole in it, alright.
It's enough to let fucking oil out, wasn't it?
Yeah, but there's also possibly a trail of diesel as well around the course. Well, hang on, let's correct that. There isn't possibly. We're now pretty damn sure there is also a trail of diesel around the route.
Not round Newton.
It was leaking at Newton. We had a puddle near the fuel tank when we stopped.
Did we?
Yes.
Oh.
We put it down to condensation.
Yeah.
I'm pretty confident it was probably diesel dripping out the tank.
Yeah, and then when we were doing the nice 33 video, it started running like an absolute shit because the fuel pump was loose and it was leaking diesel.
It gave up at that point, I think.
Well, it wasn't even the leaking diesel that we were worried about. It's more the bus running like an absolute heat.
That's not how this engine should sound.
Who set the alarm off? Sounds a bit like the old start motor, that. That's a bit better. Come on, bit of easy start.
You want to go on your bike or scooter for a bit, Jade? This tripod is knackered. You can't see out now, he's all the way back there and he's not bothered moving the camera.
Well, you're being with the camera, man. It is nowadays. I do all the work and you do camera stuff. Isn't it?
It's a way of trying to make that video. But you put the camera on back to front though.
Turn it around then.
I can't be bothered. Alright, Jack.
This button's on monkey. See, and just like that, the stuff we've got to deal with. Jordan riding a child's bike. I can't believe it. There we go. Kids will always be kids. Oh, get in. So, simple as, this is why we're doing it. It's two wires. Well, they were riveted on originally, so it's going to be nicer anyway with them being screwed. Two wires, literally just on push clips. They're in. And all we're doing is using nice metal self-tapping screws that are nice and short, so they're not going to stick out the other side pole. Screw it into where the rivet originally was. People might say it's a botch job. It works. That's my answer. Then just go into the pre-existing hole that's there. And because the metal self-tapping, that little bit will cut the rivet out of the way. Just like that. Not going anywhere.
Right guys, just before we wrap up and go, I don't think there's much more for us to do today here. I just want to mention our memberships. We have a membership scheme on Patreon where we've simplified everything. It's nice and simple, really easy now. There's one tier, and for the one tier you get early access, director's cuts when applicable, and any extra content that we have, any updates. You don't normally get to hear it before everyone else, so you're well in the know of what's going on. It's the same on YouTube membership. There's also one tier on there where you get the same benefits. but we do prefer that you do follow us on Patreon instead, because we get a bigger cut. It's a bit fairer to us on the system, and we then actually get the money each month. With YouTube, we do currently have the issue where we're waiting 2-3 months to receive the membership money. While we're on, we do have, excludes the details of this keyring because my little legs has chewed it, so it's got a bit water damaged. But we have, for £1.50, you can find them on the website, some keyrings. You can either have the Dart or the B10. I think I've got more darts at the moment. They are in limited numbers. There is only 90 of them. So can you be one of the 90 to get them? Great present for someone that likes buses, nice bus enthusiast, or just something for your own keys. Excuse me. With all that said, like I say, make sure you do subscribe, like the videos. It does help. More likes the better. And if you've got any questions, please do comment them down below, and one of us will be happy to help you along the way. If you've got a ticket machine, you can join us on Discord, where there's loads of people to help you, loads of different configs. Even if it's not a TGX 200, I'm sure there's someone in there that'll be able to help you, or at least lend a hand. We also have destination displays in there, so if you want some help with them, there's always someone who can help you. Or if you just want to chat, you can find all the links at www.mancbuses.com. Discord one, just add /Discord to it, and it's there. The website currently is going over an overhaul to improve it and make it more about what we are, and showcase what we do. And hopefully that will improve it and mean we can get more. I mean, we get loads of sponsor deals. We get loads, but they're all a load of bull. As in, they're not real. Well, we have, I think the latest one which I tried winding up had Proton VPN, and it was from a load of letters .ez email address, because yeah, Proton VPN really going to use that address for their marketing. So yeah, but as we say, we should be making progress now with this and getting on. I think it's time for us to wrap up, go home, get warm. Once Sean's measured the bit of metal we need, and then he can go get some at some point, and we can look at attaching it. And then we can look at attaching the tank. Hopefully by that point we'll have a fuel pump again, even if it's a dodgy one. Hopefully we'll have a proper one. Yeah, so thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you out on the road at some point when this shed is mobile. See you later. Come take my